Hello there, you're now with me, Hendy Gui, and this is your TVS News at 5. Let's dive into the headlines for today. Deputy Chief Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Sim Kui Hian has called upon Sarawak United People's Party, or SUPP members, to set aside their self-interest for the sake of the party. The SUPP president said, in order for the party to transform, it requires meritocracy and the effort of everyone involved.
Dr. Sim added that in order for the party to remain relevant, it has to adapt to the needs of the people. Speaking at SUPP Annual Delegates Conference 2021, he also reminded members not to repeat the party's internal crisis, but to take heed of its past lessons. In light of the Undi 18 initiative, the Minister for Public Health, Housing and Local Government also noted that the party needed to work hard to reach out to young voters in order to groom the next generation of leaders. In a 12-state election, SUPP won 6 seats, namely Bukit Asih, Palawan, Opar, Tanjung Batu, Kota Sentosa and Pujut. Dr. Sim urged the newly elected SUPP representatives to serve the people with sincerity.
A temporary transit centre, or TTG, for the homeless is one of the government's initiatives to reduce the number of homeless people in the state. Women, Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development Minister Datuk Seri Fatimah Abdullah said further discussions will be held on January 19th. She added that the centre should be located in a strategic area to facilitate the initiative.
Jadi ada dua perkara yang kita hendak wujudkan di MIRI ni. Satu ialah TTG. Pada 19 hari bulan kita akan berbuat perbincangan. Kita akan membuat perbincangan tentang lokasi yang telah kita kenal pasti sebagai tempat sementara untuk TTG. TTG ini mestilah strategik lokasinya. Ianya tak boleh jauh daripada bandar sebab the idea is it is a transit center, tempat transit di mana gelandangan itu boleh bermalam. Jadi kita tidak mahu lagi gelandangan kita ini tidur di kaki lima.
She added the TTG also aims to assist the people in securing jobs as well as providing training skills so they would be ready for any employment opportunity.
Sebahagian daripada tugas dan tanggungjawab operator penyelaras TTG itu adalah untuk membantu mereka berdikari. Jadi yang di Sibu, saya dimaklumkan kemarin ada di antara mereka telah berjaya mendapat pekerjaan. Bila misalnya kawan-kawan yang memberitahu, kami memerlukan orang bekerja di kedai kopi ni misalnya. So maka there's a match being done and then mereka dapat.
As of now, a total of 24 homeless people have been identified in MIRI. The heavy traffic congestion along the SAMARAHAN-Kuching Expressway has worsened in recent months and caused additional commuting time and frustration to road users. Setakat Assemblyman Datuk Hamzah Ibrahim has called upon the relevant authorities to solve the matter as soon as possible.
According to Hamzah, the situation worsened due to upgrading work along the SAMARAHAN-Kuching Expressway.
Isu kesesakan Kota Sunahan adalah antara satu isu topik yang panas kebelakangan ini. Tapi untuk makluman semua, apabila sesuatu pembangunan masuk dalam satu kawasan, khususnya apabila satu jalan raya baru yang hendak dibina, kita tidak dapat mengelakkan aspek kesesakan. Sebab itu adalah proses setiap kali ada construction, mesti ada kesesakan yang tidak dapat dielakkan. Walau bagaimanapun, kita telah berbincang dengan pihak-pihak berkenaan, pihak-pihak yang terbabit, termasuklah pihak MPKS, pihak JKR, pihak-pihak agensi yang terlibat. Saya sebelum ini telah berjumpa dengan mereka, khususnya pihak JKR, pihak kontraktor. Kita duduk bersama, berbincang, kita lontarkan pandangan, cadangan dan sebagainya. Dan hasilnya sebelum ini apabila kita berbincang, mereka khususnya pihak JKR dan kontraktor telah melihat benda ini sebagai satu benda yang serius. Jadi mereka akan cuba untuk mencari jalan. Malahan saya sendiri begitu serius dan mendesak supaya pihak-pihak berkenaan mencari jalan penyelesaian untuk mengurangkan. Kita tidak boleh menghilangkan kesesakan, tapi kita cuba untuk mengurangkan kesesakan yang ada, khususnya di Jalan Samarahan Expressway dan juga di Jalan Datuk Muhammad Musa.
Now, there is no ban on the sale of pork and pork products in Sarake district, even though African swine fever or ASF was detected among the pigs reared in backyards. The Department of Veterinary Services Sarawak DVSS has assured the public that the pork sold in the market are slaughtered from the healthy pigs sourced from an ASF-free area.
TVS Director Dr. Adrian Susan Ambud added that there is no mass culling of pigs in Sarake district. On the other hand, he stated that if there is an abnormally high mortality rate in pigs, farmers must tighten farm biosecurity and hygiene and report to DVS Sarawak. Following the detection of ASF among pigs reared in backyards in Sarake on January 13, a massive 5-day disease prevention operation had been carried out in Sarake district. And to ensure a successful operation, the department had called for close cooperation among all parties, be it pig farmers, veterinary officers, and members of other agencies.
Welcome along to the Paula Mala Ali Show, coming to you from our little country. This is a big show with a lot of heart. We got family, food, fitness, fashion and fabulosity. Join me as I share with you my Little Brunei. Only on TVS Astro, Channel 122 and MyTV.
With the MERS 999 application system, getting emergency assistance is now easier. Save Me 999 Police connects the Malaysian public to the police. Save Me 999 Deaf for those with hearing or speech impairments. And Save Me 999 Blind for those with visual impairments. Download now for free on your smartphones. MERS 999 and applications make emergency calls easier.
Hai, saya Siti Jahalin. Jangan lupa untuk saksikan saya dalam rancangan Tony Lapar, eksklusif di TVS, saluran 122, Astro dan MyTV.
Minum nafas, Dik!
Aku! Si tahu! Bodohnya lah, ondoi udah ni bang, Ring. Jangan fikir aku teh, ada benda si mengena Apa yang si mengenanya? Confession. Perlukan dua pihak. First, Sidik bagi pengaku. Second, Sidik bagi mendengar. Maksudkan? Jadi, kita perlu confess. Betul? Betul. Siapa mau dengar?
Tahu orangnya salah seorang yang kita.
Thank you for staying with me. Now, Sarawak stands to benefit from Indonesia's latest new industrial estate in Borneo. The estate aims to use hydropower for plants producing items, including semiconductors, lithium-ion batteries, solar panels, and aluminium products.
Indonesian President Joko Widodo said the estate will spend 30,000 hectares and include investment from China and the United Arab Emirates. He added that by establishing manufacturing industries, Indonesia will be able to create massive jobs availability by taking advantage of Indonesia's rich natural resources such as nickel, bauxite and copper so that the country can move up the value chain and not just export raw materials. Meanwhile, Sarawak Business Federation Secretary General Jonathan Chai said since Sarawak is located near to Kalimantan, the state will receive tremendous economic spillover from Indonesia's plan to move its capital from Jakarta to Kalimantan. As such, he said that this is an opportunity for Sarawak to offer and introduce its clean energy expertise, similar to what it has done with Bakun and other hydropower plants.
There are no correlation and scientific evidence that the COVID-19 Omicron variant helps to build herd immunity. Health Minister Khairi Jamaluddin said such reports have not even been proven valid and warned the public not to voluntarily get infected.
Khairi was commenting on recent reports, quoting South African virologists, that the Omicron variant can help build herd immunity in societies due to its high transmissibility. He thus advised the people to get their COVID-19 booster shots instead as a form of protection. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Health on Sunday recorded 3,010 new COVID-19 cases. The latest number represents a decrease of 64 cases from the 3,074 new infections recorded on Saturday. This brings the cumulative number of COVID-19 cases in Malaysia to 2,808,347.
The Social Security Organization, or SOCSO, has so far paid out 1.3 million ringgit in compensation benefits for 764 accident cases involving food delivery riders nationwide. Deputy Human Resource Minister Dato' Awang Hashim said the payments cover temporary and permanent disability benefits, medical expenses, dependent, as well as funeral benefits.
Due to this, the Ministry of Human Resource urged individuals who are self-employed as food delivery workers to contribute to SOCSO so that their welfare and that of their families are guaranteed. Awang said the process of getting the related claims for delivery workers after they contribute to SOCSO would take less than 2 and 3 months. In addition, he said the ministry has targeted that at least 30% of the 2.38 million people who are self-employed nationwide would make contributions to SOCSO this year. And so far, 15.03% or over 358,000 individuals are already SOCSO contributors.
Now wrapping up the 5 p.m. news, there were no official reports of injuries or death in Tonga as yet, after the Pacific island nation was hit by a tsunami triggered by a massive undersea volcanic eruption. However, New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern said communications with Tonga were still limited as the eruption cut off the internet and phone lines to the whole country. Several coastal areas of Tonga were still uncontactable.
I know many of you will have seen the footage and found it deeply concerning. Since then, the New Zealand government has been urgently attempting to gather information about the situation on the ground in Tonga and the Pacific, as well as issuing local warnings relating to strong waves and surges on the New Zealand coastline.
In addition, powerful waves from the eruption also damaged boats on the New Zealand coast. An underwater volcano off Tonga erupted on Saturday, triggering tsunami warnings and evacuation orders on the shores of Tonga as well as several South Pacific islands. Internet and phone lines went down at about 6:40 p.m. local time on Saturday, leaving the 105,000 residents on the islands virtually uncontactable.
The main undersea communications cable has been impacted, likely due to the loss of power, and that is why communications have been limited. Telecommunication authorities are working urgently to restore communication. Official damage assessments are not yet available. However, our High Commission in Tonga advised the tsunami has had a significant impact on the foreshore on the northern side of Nuku'alofa, with boats and large boulders washed ashore. Shops along the coast have been damaged and a significant cleanup will be needed. Nuku'alofa is covered in thick film of volcanic dust, but otherwise conditions are calm and stable.
And that concludes the 5 p.m. English news on TVS. As usual, don't forget to tune in for the Nightline at 11:30 p.m. with Douglas Elliott. With that, I'm Handy Gui. Stay safe and have a pleasant day.